I have been doing sessions for a few years now. My background is in music therapy with children with autism and sensory integration disorders. So as I started introducing the power of sound vibration into my treatments, I opened the door to a whole new world of using different music tools and instruments and using music as medicine and providing a space where people can have access to this kind of treatment, to call it that. The treatment opened my perception of what we are made out of, because I was using tuning forks. So if anybody has questions about these, I do therapies with tuning forks. And when using the tuning forks in the body, it feels great. It's like, think of it as acupuncture, but instead of needles, it's sound vibration. So it's like a great sensory feeling. But we're also using we're also working with the subtle parts of the body, which is not only the physical self. So as I discovered that there was this layers of your being, think of it as an onion. You have all these layers within you. That's called your auric field, your energy signature, your energetic field. And so basically, in a nutshell, what we work with when we do this kind of setting and this kind of session is to align your energy body through the practice of your breath. Of course, the sound assists in this process of breathing and clearing. It's very deep, so I'm not going to go into all the details about how it does it, but it is very cool and very deep and very quantum. It's quantum physics, basically. So as we access the layers, the subtle layers of your body with vibration of sound, you have this access to what, in other words, would be your multi-dimensional being. You have these layers that are your physical self, which is the part of you that vibrates lower, the three-dimensional part of yourself, which is what you see and what you feel. And then there's this higher vibrational parts of you, of your auric field, that it's your soul, your aura, you know, everything as we know is vibration. And of course we are a vibrational being. We have this pump in the middle of our beings. So if you throw a rock in a steady body of water, the rock is going to go all the way to the bottom, and the water is going to do this for a while. When we use some vibration in the body, of course, right now you're using your sense of hearing to do this. But when we do, the body is 70% water, and the sound travels faster in water than it does in air. So definitely your waters inside vibrate along, and that's how these are very powerful. So every week I do something called a Limpia Sonora, a sound cleanse, where we go into a process of breathing, connecting, clearing, and at the end of the session, you'll be completely realigned, recalibrated, and heart-centered. We want to do that as much as possible because right now, more than ever, we need energetic hygiene. So in the situation that we're living currently, we are faced with a lot of intake, right? Like we need to watch out over our physical body, our immune system. We need to watch out for what we consume, right? What we eat, what kind of energy, exercising, are you sweating, you know, things like that. But we're also affected by what we consume in terms of what are your conversations on the phone, on the Skype, on the Zoom, on the FaceTime about? What kind of news are you consuming to? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you hearing? And others people's projection of fear. Of course, everybody's going through some kind of situation, some people more than others, maybe of loss, of grief, of uncertainty, of fear, of doubt, all these things that we are all going through. We're all going through on an individual level, bringing up all these traumas and other times when you have felt the same, bringing that up in your energy field for us now to clear it more than ever. because right now there's a global clearing of energy with everything that's going around us, with all the death that unfortunately is happening. There's a huge energetic clearing happening right now. And so right now for me, it's very important to continue this work, to offer it to you and everybody else. I'm doing it on a weekly basis. And so all you need to do is follow your directions. I'm going to guide you through this. So we're going to start real soon. First, we're going to start with a grounding pranayama mudra. It's called the Shanti Mudra breathing exercise, because we need to tone down our nervous system, and because we need to ground ourselves before we start with any of this. This stuff is powerful. It takes us like to the cosmos. But we got to make sure as earthlings that we're connected to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is going through a lot of changes. And if you guys want, we can talk about that later. There's a lot of questions about Schumann resonance, about 3D, 5D, all these things. But as the planet raises its energy, we as earthlings are raising it too. Everybody in this planet is going through the same process. And so we need to go through it. We are adapting to it. We are changing. And so it's important to connect with our body and feel our body and embody what we are. And we are now in a process of being in a cocoon. You're by yourself with your few family members. And so right now we are all harnessing our own energy for a while now. When we come out, we have definitely changed. So better be for the best and the highest vibrational future and work and ideas and creation and life that we can have after this. So the first exercise we're going to do is everybody's going to be sitting. Make sure your spine is straight, your chin is tucked. Your hands are going to fall on your lap. And you can watch first. I'm going to model for you. Because as we're going to work through that meditation for a few minutes, and I'm going to play the flute. So I'm going to explain to you first, and then as I play the flute, you do it at your own pace. We are going to put your hands palms up on your lap. You're going to take a deep breath, palms up, and your breath is going to palms up to your ears. And as you inhale here, you're going to hold your breath. And then we're going to put palms down, exhale, palms down, and again to your lap, and then hold your breath again. Holding the breath is a great way to ground. And so inhale, palms facing up, hold your breath at the top, and then exhale, palms facing down, and hold your breath at the bottom. For a boost, you can, envision yourself healing to myself as you inhale, palms facing up. And as you breathe out and you face your palms down, you think healing to the earth. And so we're going to do that for a few minutes. Follow your breath. Ready? Take a deep breath. breathing, just a few more minutes. Okay, keep breathing. Inhale up, palms up to your ears. Hold your breath. Exhale down, palms facing down. Hold your breath. And now you're going to leave your hands on your lap and just observe your body. Observe how it's different from how you started. Feels more relaxed. Feels more grounded. And so now we're going to connect to your center, to your heart center, behind your actual physical heart. This energy center is where you become in the now, of course. You leave behind what you've been, you leave behind what you will be, and you connect with the you in the now. Make sure that your microphone is on mute, please. And so we're going to start by visualizing as we connect to this heart center. We keep breathing and keep the attention in this center, your heart center, behind your physical heart, pumping the blood in your body. And so we're gonna visualize an etheric cord coming down your bottom of your spine, like a tail, going down to the center of planet Earth, grounding you to this planet. This etheric cord goes all the way to the center of the planet, and as it touches down in the center of the planet, it's gonna come back with this light, really bright white light. This bright crystalline light, it enters your body through this etheric cord, which if you would pull it, you would definitely feel it. So this packet of bright crystalline light goes up into the soles of your feet. It's going to start going into you. Through your legs, your knees, activating this energy centers in your ankles and your knees, going up your thighs, and reaching your ground, your root chakra, your grounding center. And as it reaches this part of your body, We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. And you're gonna take a deep breath and breathe out through your mouth. If your breath is not that long, don't worry. This crystalline bright light keeps going up your spine to your second chakra, which is behind your navel, under your belly button, in the center of your body. You can visualize by color too. The color here is orange. And take 3 deep breaths, exhaling from your mouth. One more. Clearing. And so as we clear, the chakra spins a little easier, a little faster, a little softer. So this crystalline light keeps going up now to your solar plexus. Solar plexus is yellow, right under your sternum, behind your stomach. Take 3 deep breaths, exhaling with your mouth. You notice that your exhales are not that long. It's okay, you're clearing stagnant energy. If you feel like yawning, the same thing. You're coming across this energy that's ready to be released. So as we exhale, we're releasing all this stagnant energy. So crystalline light keeps going up to your heart center. Exhale through your mouth. Take your time. Focus your energy on that heart center. Heart center is green. Picture beautiful color green. Take notice of your body. Connect with it. Spine now to your throat chakra center, which is color blue. Three deep breaths. Exhale through your mouth. You need to take a moment if you feel dizzy or something like that. Just take a minute, catch your breath, so to speak. So crystalline bright light keeps going up to your third eye center, which is right behind your eyes in the middle of your skull. Your Wi-Fi connection. Take 3 deep breaths. Exhale through your mouth. we go to the crown chakra. Take 3 deep breaths, exhaling through your mouth. Clearing. Light here should be bright. You can add a sparkle if you want. Connecting you to the universe, to the cosmos. Connecting you to the higher version of yourself, to the multi-dimensional layers of your body. And as we do this, ask your multi-dimensional self to be more embodied in you. Ask that you want to feel more of your multi-dimensionality. And so now we're going to call for the help of your higher dimensional team, your team of light, higher vibrational beings that you like to work with, whether that is your guides, your angels, your ancestors, higher vibrational beings of light that will assist for your highest good. They won't come unless we ask, and each person has their own. And right now they're ready more than ever to assist. So allow this river of light through your crown to the soles of your feet. Rainbow bridge activated. And allow this river of light to cleanse, release, remove anything that does not belong to you, that it's not of your highest good, that now needs to be released so that you can become the highest version of you. And through your breath, this river of light flows through you, clearing and cleansing, allowing more energy, higher vibrational energy into your physical being, allowing more of your multidimensional self recalibrating, reconnecting to your source, feeling thankful of this breath, because through this breath you allow that everything to flow through you, that life force of creation. Through your breath, you allow yourself to express as a physical, vibrational being. And you join the breath of the cosmos. Your breath is the celebration of this manifested in flesh and blood. when you have any feelings show up into your awareness, allow them to be. Allow your body to clear anything through this light shining bright through the center of your being. 360 degrees all around you. Filling your light, your body with more light as you breathe. So at this moment, we're gonna call the ultraviolet light flame. Picture this ultraviolet flame, beautiful ultraviolet colored light in front of you. This ultraviolet flame is not hot. Step into it and allow the flame. This is the ultraviolet flame from Saint Germain that transmutes and clears anything that does not belong, any hooks or beliefs or patterns or programming that needs to be released and cleared and transmuted in this timeline and all timelines. Ground this light into your every layer, level of your being and your consciousness. I am here to claim this body, sovereign body of light. Claim your body, claim your vessel. You decide and you choose start transmuting who you were, who you are, and who you will be. And radiate this bright light 360 degrees above and below, connected from the center of the earth to the cosmos. Gentle breath. Bring your attention to your heart center, to your heart chakra. Feel the cord, the etheric cord, grounding you to the heart of Gaia, of Mother Earth. And in your next breath, you're going to move into a place of compassion, of self-love, self-acceptance, passion for yourself. For all that you are, that you have been, and that you will become. Invite more of your multidimensional self into your body. Coming down through your crown, emanating through your heart, radiating 360 degrees. To your feet and roots into the heart of Gaia. You are fully grounded, fully embodied, and now heart-centered to carry out your life's work, soul purpose, with joy and absolute unconditional self-love. Take a deep breath. We're going to start to come back. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Come back to a sitting position, and you can keep your eyes closed. We're gonna do some vibration with your voice to finish. So put your hands in prayer position. We're going to take a deep breath and we're going to vibrate the sound of ah. Doesn't matter how it sounds. Take a deep breath. Notice your body. Relax. Next one is going to be O. Take a deep breath. Relax. Observe these vibrations going through your physical body and emitting from your throat. Next is going to be so your whole face is going to vibrate. Take a deep breath. Again, observe your body. Last one, we're going to put them all together. Take a deep breath. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the light beings that accompany us today and assist us in this session today. Thank you for our Holistyx, for Bhishma and Bhavana and the family for their healings. Thank you for everybody of you for joining us and for doing this work. This work is important for you, but it's important for everybody. So as you connect and do this kind of work, we are all helping ourselves with healing ourselves, because there's nobody else that can heal yourself. And we also assist in the collective level so that things can change and we can make our part, even if it's a grain of rice. So thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Paloma.
Thank you, Paloma. It's very soothing.
Does anybody have any questions? Anything that they would want to share?
Thank you. It was great.
Thank
When
you,
you
guys.
said that if you're getting dizzy, I was thinking, no, it's on my head that I'm getting dizzy, but actually I was. And then I went into completely relaxation. So it was great. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes these are things that, nobody can feel dizzy for you except you. So this is the only way for you to know what's in me. What am I releasing? What does it really needs to be released? And, breath work is wonderful because it's very easy to know, like, feeling dizzy just by breathing, right?
Yeah.
It's that easy, and you can engage in this kind of practice whenever you want. If you feel like your breath was shallow, if you feel that there was a lot of energy released, then try to do this kind of exercise every day. It will assist in releasing, more and more. What's happening right now too is very interesting, because all this fear and all this emotional, let's call it not the highest vibrational emotions that we're running through, are activating old trauma, within our physical life, within whatever life you are living at this moment. But it's also triggering a lot of old fear of ancestors and time in humanity when we were faced with this kind of situations before. So all of that is being brought up not only in our personal life and manifestations of our surroundings, but that is all being cleared in a human level, and that is amazing. So we have to do each our part. We have to, you know, release this fear and this whole things, you know, depends on your culture, you know, depends on your background, depends on your story. And so all of that are stories, and we have to let them go. Anybody else wants to share anything or have any?
Yeah, I want to thank you. It was amazing. Actually, at the beginning with the mudra thing, it's just I went deep and deeper and deeper, and then connecting to my multidimensional existence, that was amazing also. And whole thing, the crystal bowl sound and everything was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Anybody else?
I wanted to say that right before coming into this session, I just did on Saturday with Bishma Reiki 1, and I was just doing my clearing, my self-healing. So I was already coming like on a very peaceful place and a more like level, but I feel like it's a great thing with you are able to balance everything out so much. Like I would feel every time we would go through each chakra after finishing the breathing exercise, I would feel the energy circulating like one by one in such an even way. So thank you so much. It was amazing.
That's beautiful. That's wonderful, because the more you have to perceive yourself in this way, this is not like, oh, I woke up like this kind of situation. You have to go in and perceive your multidimensional being. It's not, you know, it is there because we work with it. Your thoughts are part of your multidimensional being. So we work with our thoughts all the time. But in order for us to understand where they are, where they're coming from, what it is, you have to feel it. We're sensory beings. So we have to go through the process of these feelings of, oh, the shortness of breath, or oh, I'm feeling like this, and then reorganizing it, you know, like we were saying before, how you feel that change. So I'm really glad you felt that, because that is the energy moving within you.
It's been just beautiful. Like I feel that I've taken like certain time and the process of like several months of doing like more and more Reiki and Bhavana and with Bonnie. And I feel that it's so perfect with the universe that it was giving this opportunity at this right moment where, like you were saying, it resonated so much that it's life. I'm sorry, like put me in this place personally where I've been forced to face those things that I never addressed. And now in the most beautiful way, I've been able to
Exactly. And you hit it in the nail. That's exactly what's happening. In the most beautiful way, we're put in a cocoon whether you want it or not. How are you going to go through that process? It's each journey. Each journey. So realizing this, oh, I put that off for so long. I put that off. You put yourself off, and we can't do that anymore. We cannot afford to put ourselves off anymore. So that is part of the change on an individual level. Exactly what you said. We are no longer needing certain things. And one thing that came up last week in the weekly session, because we were working with the new moon energy, was your values. What's valuable? What are your values now? What is important for you now? How are you going to come out of this lockdown? What is going to be relevant 2 months ago is not going to be relevant anymore. What are you going to consume now? What are you going to, you know, like it's all new. It's all transforming. We're all going. And we really have to really sit in that self-compassion, self-loving place to understand, like you said, now is the loving time and it's the time to do it. Use it wisely, you know, use it wisely. I can assist a lot with the tuning forks, but unfortunately, you know, there's ways to do the tuning forks through distance, but definitely in person, it's a completely different way to work with them. But this is part, you know, it's part of the work, and I appreciate you sharing that because it's part of the work that we all have to do. Another thing that I want to say before we go is make sure you ground and you walk barefoot on your grass or whatever, beach, whatever you have access to, and drink a lot of water. We are electric beings, and this energy, as we feel it flow, it has to be a hydrated body and it has to be a grounded body. So when we release the energy and your feet are flat on the floor, it feels great, but it's also better when you're the nature. I like to do the tuning fork sessions. As they open the parks, I'm going to start going to the park and being available for that, but I usually do them under a tree because it's the great exercise. Everything gets released back into the earth. When we wear everything that we wear, like the tennis shoes, the sandals, everything that is rubber sole does not allow the energy to be released. That's why it's very important to ground and walk barefoot, because you have to allow this energy. The rubber will bounce it back to the body, and we don't want that. We want that energy released. All this fear, all these things coming up that are moving now need to be cleansed and removed. Anybody else has any questions, any more comments?
Thank you, Paloma. Amira from Miami. And I'm joining again. I was here last night too. I love you guys. This is all wonderful. And now I know why a bunch of stuff from the past is coming up. I know with Pluto retrograde, that's also bringing up a bunch of, you know.
There's a lot happening.
Issues.
A lot going on.
But I want to say that when we did the session and all that at the end, like I was able to go for like a long time. So I know that's definitely cleared my chakras out, because otherwise it would have been like short usually. So thank you so much.
Good, right? It feels
yes.
Good. It's like flows.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ivana, Paloma.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Paloma, thank you so
very
much.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night and tune in. Please follow. Thank you all for you know, your support as healers. We really, you know, the call is there and we're there to serve. So we're there for you. And if you want to reach out and send me a message, or if you're interested in tuning forks, please. I have a newsletter. I have a bunch of things going on. So thank you, Vishma, for the invitation, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, good evening, everybody, and take care.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.